Y'all know me. I'm a simple guy. I see Julius Malema, I click. And as y'all can see from the title, we're going to get straight into this one. Drop a like, subscribe. Let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comment section. I try to respond to as many comments as possible.
We are going to court to argue this fuel levy thing. Remember, we lost the agency, and now we're going into the merits, the part B of our case. We're still convinced the law was not followed to the letter, and as a result, we're going to emerge victorious in that court. And if we don't emerge in the Western Cape because of the attitude of the bench in the Western Cape, we'll appeal this matter until the Constitutional Court, because we cannot allow the executive to impose itself on the legislature. The main is
that's the only part I understood at the end.
fiscal framework is the one that makes things difficult. We can't reject VAT and successfully reject VAT and come back through a back door and say you're increasing the fuel levy. The price of bread is going to be high. The price of transport, the taxes are going to increase, and it is the poor who are going to be affected.
The cost of living is crazy, bro. The cost of living is already bad, and then it's gonna be even worse.
So what is our biggest issue at the moment with the minister and with the treasurer in relation to this fiscal framework?
Mr. Malema, in the absence of an alternative like Treasury saying they have to give the money somewhere, the other failure is not bad for the user.
We gave them the alternatives. We said there must be a wealth tax, there must be a public tax, there must be luxury tax, because the rich can afford to actually pay those taxes. These people have been benefiting a lot from the benefit from apartheid, and they still continue to benefit under this government. That's why the minority, the parties that represent the minority, they are, especially white parties, they are saying we must not create a wealth tax, because they know that it is their members and supporters who are the beneficiaries of apartheid, who are holding the wealth of the country, who are controlling the luxury land in South Africa.
That's true.
And that's where a lot of money can be made quickly to finance SARS. And SARS are capacitated to collect as much as they need to collect.
The banks consider last week agencies definitely assigned
No, it's not a sign. That's why this part A got B. And when there is a ruling on part A, it does not automatically mean that it is apply on part B. We've lost part A's before, especially on the issue of the agency. The agency is a difficult subject in the court. And we've lost the agencies before, but we've won the merits of many cases that we've been made victorious as the PFL. And we'll continue even on this one. You must go and listen to the speech of the GA person who is the young man who's doing the finance, the doctor. He was at pain to accept this budget. It was so painful for him because this is what they opposed in the previous budget, and now they must come and support. I mean, you were in pain, my brother, trying to explain the GA's position because you don't believe in it. And I know that you are not going to call them flip-floppers. Last budget, they didn't support it. Now they support it. They will not be called flip-floppers. They will be called good government, even when they change their minds and the merits have not changed.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes you gotta flip-flop. You know what I'm saying? It get like that. But in that situation, once the government changes, bruh, and some people end up keeping their positions, because it's not like once the new government comes in, everybody loses their position. Some people keep them, and they got to bring in these new guys. And some of the things that you did not agree with back then, you might agree with now. Or some of the things that you agree, vice versa, basically, is what I'm trying to say. So it's like, hey, you got to take the good with the bad. Politics is a dirty game, I see. Dirty game, bro.
And that was an issue with VAT. And this is even less than that, because you cannot be able to say, let's separate the poor from their fuel movement. It's not possible. This we are taking to the court, and and will occupy the streets in ensuring that our people are proper represented.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right, Julius is standing on business, man. Let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comment section. As always, y'all can catch me on Twitch, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, all that at Base Chico.